Hey, Fletch. Thanks for taking the time today. We'll get right to it. We'll go to Bo and then Chris Franklin.
Hey, Fletch, how you doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Hey, good, thanks. Wanted to ask you about Javon Hargrave. I know how important these snaps, these reps would have been with him and Malik this during this camp. What's your reaction to his injury, and what's it mean right now for you guys?
I mean, it just means just give him a bunch of guys, some more reps. We know that Jay will be all right. Malik getting some reps, and me and Malik getting some reps, and then give some other guys a chance to get reps. But we'll be ready for Jay when he comes back and get ready.
We'll go Chris Franklin and then Bo Wolf.
Hey, Fletcher.
Hey,
From a
what's up?
veteran's perspective, have there been any rookies that have stood out to you while you've seen them during the acclimation period or through practice today?
It's been a bunch of guys, especially in the room that I'm in. I think Casey Tuhill, Matt Leo, those and Raekwon, all three of those young guys, man, they came in full speed, ready to go. They all three showed up in shape, and they're just going out there. Just the most impressive part about those three guys is they're taking the coaching and they're taking the coaching to the field. And you rarely see that with young guys. Once the bullets start flying, most of the young guys go back and start doing their things their own way. But those three guys, they're just taking the coaching, taking it through individuals, taking it on the field and team reps, and they're making the best of it, man. And that's really you can all ask of a young guy that hadn't had a bunch of time with us.
Go Bo Wolf and then Zach Berman. Bo, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
The other day, Fletch, Jalen Mills was talking about the idea of how difficult it is to sort of take over the communication stuff. I wonder just how that has gone for you in terms of all the new pieces on defense. How has it been working?
I mean, communication is good. I think that's the biggest part of being a great defense. Communication. And really, I mean, for me, from a D tackle perspective, and I can speak for the other D linemen. Really, for us, it's just hearing that one voice, and that's whoever's in the huddle with the ear set, and that's normally Nate Garrett or TJ. So you get used to hearing those two voices, those guys giving you the call, and for us up front, they try to keep it simple as possible, get us lined up, and and for the guys in the back end, they just communicate the way they do, and it just takes some time. Everybody moves some moving pieces back there, but I feel like we got a little, not a whole lot of time, but we got enough time to get it done, and that group of guys played together for a while, so I'm looking forward to it.
Zach Berman and then John Clark.
Hey, Fletcher, when we spoke to you last, you mentioned watching film from last year and seeing sacks that you left on the field that you could get this year. What's different about your game, would you say, this year? Is there anything you've either improved upon or changed, either with your game or your body?
Well, I mean, I could say a lot of things. This year I'm not nursing a injury. It's one of them things. Well, this time last year I wasn't taking out one single team rep, so I'm far ahead than I was last year. So I can work on a few things and not sit on the sideline and cheer from the sideline. I think that was the most anxious thing for me today was just thinking about. This time last year, I just really wasn't taking any reps with my guys, so I was more excited about that and just going out and bringing some juice. But for myself, man, just working on just the little things, first day and pass, just knocking the rust off, getting hand placement right, getting off the ball, and just trying to be smart.
John Clark and Les Bowen.
Hey, Fletcher.
What's up?
I'm wondering how your body feels right now, because obviously everybody wanted to have a ramp-up period and get to this point in pads, how your body feels. And also, there were some injuries today, like McCoy in Dallas. It's feared he has a knee injury. Is there any more concern about injuries because of having no off-season together and the workouts?
Man, I think this coaching staff and the trainers and everybody around here, they're doing such a good job with us building this thing up. Normally our first day in pads, we're out there. 2.5 hours maybe. But, Doug is doing a really good job of making sure guys and being smart with us, making sure guys are ramping up and just getting ready to go. He's keeping the lows, right there, and everybody's just being smart, man. Tomorrow the low could go up, but we're just being – Coach doing a great job, Ted doing a great job, Tom, all those guys, man, just hats off to them.
We'll go Les and then Jamie Apodi.
Hey, Fletch, other than the length of practice today, was there much difference from what you would normally, experience on the first day of pads? Were people where they should be? Were they lining up right and playing the right coverages and things like that? What was your perspective on how the practice went in relation to previous years at this point?
I mean, I think it went smooth. Like I said, when the first group was out there, and those guys, the first group, we've been in this defense for a couple of years. I think everybody that's out there been in the defense, and we just got a standard. You got to hold each other accountable out there, and guys flying around, and there's gonna be some breakdowns. Obviously, with probably a few new guys mixing in there, there's gonna be some breakdowns, but we just get it fixed, and we'll fix it today. We won't have a lot of time to get it fixed, so we'll come back out tomorrow, firing on all cylinders.
We'll go Jamie and then Dave Zangaro.
Fletch, it was obviously different for us today. No fans. We're standing on these red dots. We've got the masks on. The coaches have the masks on. You can't socially distance when you hit each other, obviously. What did it feel like for you guys as a team today, the first day in pads?
To me up front, I mean, we've had these last few days where we're actually with no pads. So to me up front, it's just a little bit more, scheme-wise offense. And for us up front, is guys just getting after it. It felt normal, just like any other practice, like from last year or so, whatever many years. It felt normal for the big guys up front because we know in order for us to get better, we gotta hit each other, we gotta get after it. So it felt normal. But when guys got back in the building and put their mask on, they did all the right stuff.
We'll go Dave Zangaro and then Kristen Rogers.
Hey, Fletch, we've talked so much about you and Javon getting to learn how to play next to each other, but you haven't had a ton of time with Malik either because he got hurt so early last year. What have you seen from him this offseason, and what do you expect from him this year?
Man, just getting on the same page. Same thing with Jay. Me, Malik, and Jay, and whoever we're on the field with, whoever I'm on the field with, we all just got to get out there, get the reps, get on that same page. And I just feel like today, me and Malik kind of picked up where we left off from, that first game last year. He's healthy now. I'm healthy now. We get Jay back, and it should be. That's a good depth right there, rotation, and whoever the other guys is we're playing with, man. We're all excited for each other. We compete every day, so just ready for it.
We'll go Kristen Rogers and then Jeff McClain.
Hey, Fletch, when you talk about how normal it feels to finally put pads back on again, I want to take that question one step further. How needed was that normalcy for you guys after going through, this very unusual off season to finally take really that first solid step forward in getting back to the regular season?
Man, it feels good, especially I probably can speak for everybody, not having football for 6 months or being around any type of football 6 months, and you come out and you have a ramp up period to be smart about it, and everybody decided to put the pads on and go out and compete against each other, being smart. I think everybody looking forward to just taking it day by day, and still at the same time everybody following the protocols to stay safe around here because we need everybody. Everybody count. So everybody just excited, man, being smart, and we'll just get ready for tomorrow.
So Jeff McClain and then Nick Fierro.
Fletch, today was a 10-10-10, right?
Yeah.
Did you, even though it was 10-10-10, did you feel like it was a little more intense because guys are on pads and thudding and it's the first time out?
Oh, of course. It's going to be that way. Guys in pads and everybody just trying to get their feet under them. We had a couple, everything around we do around here is competitive. So Doug, just making it competitive, and that's a really good thing for us. But it just give everybody a chance to kind of get their feet under them, get their breathing right with the pads on to prepare for what he got going for us going forward.
Final two here for Fletcher. We'll go Nick Fierro and then Daniel Gallen.
Yeah, hi. I was wondering about JP. I mean, now that you'd probably be matching up against him a lot, although today I guess he wasn't in there. But what are your impressions of JP, and how is he going to handle that right guard spot?
JP's an athlete. He's the guy that's been around. He's seen a bunch of ball. He's a really impressive athlete for a guy for his size. But I think just going against each other and competing every day, we're only going to make each other better. He'll be new to that position, and we'll talk a lot, communicate a lot. But just going out and competing against him every day as if Brandon Brooks is in there, and me and Brandon compete every day. So just going out and competing every day, getting him better, getting me better, and just be better as teammates.
Final one here, Daniel Gallen.
Hey, Fletch, you mentioned Ted Rath earlier. He was a new addition to the staff this offseason.
I lost
Dan,
him right there.
did we lose you there?
Yeah. All right.
All right. Thanks, Fletch. Appreciate the time.
Thank y'all.